So, I just want to be honest with you guys. I am doing something that is going to be revolutionized, like everything. It's a big secret, and I'm really scared to actually to go about it. So I had to take everything in consideration and bring it into a atmosphere that everybody could understand, make it official, but doing it properly. This means allowing myself to basically be showing worldwide a system that works. But I need scientists. I need a couple of maybe 20, 25, 30 scientists involved. And I'm talking about licensed scientists, real scientists. So I'm making an announcement, and this announcement is that I am basically joining the AAAS, and this is a really amazing step in my life because I was accepted, and I mean, it just shows how far you could go. So what is AAAS? It's a scientific basic research progress place where you could actually reinstate everything that you know, put it on wording, and then create a platform for it, scientific note with coding and everything, so it could be expanded worldwide. So this is the American Association for Advanced Scientific Discoveries. So I'm just overwhelmed in joy because it was something that, I mean, to be able to advocate, to be a advocate, and like to be showing other students, it's just amazing. When you're the voice in engineering revolution, dude, like no matter what happens, it just feels amazing. And I could just translate one entire year of data, or 2 or 3 that I created and I made, with a serious output. And it's what I feel. It's one of the greatest achievements that I didn't see coming this fast in my life. And to be able to share that with you guys, it's a great achievement. As a scientist, a biochemist, I mean, nothing's impossible. Now we could start creating things and legally enhancing everything else. I could help. I could be involved in platforms. I could expand and in other research areas, but mostly the brain and DNA. So right now, providing real national data of this discovery is gonna be, out there everywhere around the world. Everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, this really happened. And yes, it did happen. So I could represent something, so now it could be implemented into medical structures that could reform a sequence of discoveries. This means that a lot of things that we were told, finally, there's a way to prove that these things are not how they say they are. One of them is atoms. What if someone told you that atoms exist and someone told you that atoms don't exist? I personally don't believe in it, because the origin is that there is no way that I could prove that there is a mass, and it's absence of mass. This is why I discovered what I discovered, and I will be exposing it once it's already patent. And I'm just going through the steps how it's supposed to be done. Now, giving to this discovery, there is a lot of knowledge right now on creation itself, but there's not a lot of genetical information. But I have discovered something that I just want to say. So it's really important that you guys understand that from here on out, there's going to be a force for everything in life, and there's going to be a lot more that we could together evolve from. So genetical evolution is going to be something amazing. That's why I always say it feels superhuman. It really does. So one of the areas that we enhance to make these discoveries are our brain. We use nootropics. We use a form of systematic senescent cells. These cells, they eliminate the factors so you could actually potentiify other variables inside our DNA. The fact that we already have developed SARMs and we already have developed other mechanisms that could basically restructure any condition in the human anatomy, that could actually be a beautiful, beautiful opening door for the contracts of stem cell evolution. So imagine if you had a stem cell and this one could multiply itself for more than 40, 50, 60 times, even 80 times. And then at the end, this cell could just, or either use itself to heal or to grow or to whatever you give to it. So it's like putting a little robot inside your DNA and telling it what to do. But in this case, it's intelligent code. So intelligence has never been stored that way, but I know how to do it. And this stores of energy that you could actually integrate into these are going to be something that's not only essential for for our evolution as pioneers, but it is essential for the fact because we have like people that we love, people we care. There's people in the hospitals, there's doctors that don't give a fuck. And this is just something that the system itself, once you're inside the matrix, you just can't get out. There is a format that once you understand who you are and what you became and what you're part of, you're like, oh my God, this is who I really am. Okay, so now that you know that you care, and there's other factors that you will learn in the future. There's a lot of you right now sitting over here looking, and you don't even know that you're part of this matrix, but you are part of this matrix. And the only reason that happens is when you actually decide to explore other areas of your life and evolve them. So basically you create something, you desire something, and then it comes into life. So it's going to be in my encyclopedia. I got a couple encyclopedias coming out, official scientific encyclopedias, but these are not just regular encyclopedias. They actually involve every single detail and secret, which is what's scary, because once it's exposed, it's going to be a masterpiece, a creation that every doctor could use to advance human life itself. And I'm going to start with basic topics to show and implement the world and show people how to do it. This means I'm going to be able to cancel my time on basically getting old. I'm going to forever look like this. And you guys are going to see 10 years from now, this video, I'm going to just be like this. Exactly how you see me, probably a little bit bigger, probably a little bit more muscle, more toned. But what I did with myself was I discovered something that it's crazy in anybody's eye. It doesn't matter who sees it. No one believes it till they actually see it, right? So you guys need evidence, and scientific evidence is right here. Boom. How? Blood work. You got people, you got signatures, you got real scientists, you got real explorations, you got a foundation, you have a association. Now you're an advocate. Now you have people that are funding. If they're funding, there's money. If there's money, you could do better things. So now that we have all that implemented, we are part of something that's going to be great. So if anybody wants to contribute, send a DM. And it's extremely confidential. This is something that you would actually have to sign a waiver of and a actual form not something that's going to hurt you, but something that you can't disclose this information. If you do, you will go to jail. So if you are that person and you're a person of trust, you want to sign this actual agreement. This is a non-disclosure agreement, and you have to sign before you become part of this. And that means there's going to be other vehicles, other areas where you could actually get inside and get to places faster. That's the Matrix. So stay motivated, stay enhanced. Remember, genetic evolution is going to be something that's going to move everything worldwide, and it's going to be like the biggest milestone in history of pioneering human evolution. I love that I wake up and wherever I stand, I go, I always explore more and I help people. And that's my entire day. This is why I'm here. And this is not going to be the only place I'm going to be flying into. There's going to be a lot of areas where we're going to be flying to. This entire year, there's about 22 different companies. There's a bunch of brand new things, and I really appreciate the people that helped me build my structure, my fundamentals, and put me and place me here. I would never in a million years thought I had like 100,000 subscribers or 2 million followers, or and it's not even the number, it's the love that I receive from the people and all the questions and all the involvement integrated, that people just want to be part of this and they just want you to do more. So I couldn't like sit in my ass. I had to freaking work. That's why you see me sometimes. I don't sleep for like 2, 5, 4, 5 days, 6, and you're like, oh my God, okay, I need to sleep. So because you push the body so hard, but then when you discover how to biohack the system of REM state, and you could actually control consciousness and evolve other routes, other principles, other laws that I created in my encyclopedia, you're gonna find the rule of restriction is one of the most revolutionary things that you could ever done in your life. And how'd that happen? How is that gonna happen? Well, easy. I'll expose everything soon. So I love you guys. Stay tuned for more scientific research and more of this American association that we are part of. And remember, it's part of genetical evolution. We are enhanced athletes. One team, one fight, one unit. I love you guys. Talk soon.